Okay, it's definitely a plot. I'm trying to find a beautiful place where it's quiet to make a video, and that's actually very hard to do because of the tuk-tuks, the dogs, the chickens, a guy over there playing a drum, the school bands. But there's a never-ending list of sound makers. I'm going to make a video one day where I talk about it, but really when you rent a property abroad, especially abroad, you have to have a checklist of things to take into consideration. And these are really important, especially if you ever are crazy enough to sign a year lease, because you really can't do that in any wisdom until you've been in the property for at least a month. I'll never forget a property in where was I at? I was in Kara, Togo, West Africa, and I rented a property for a year. It was $60 a month, and everything was fine. And then about a week into the thing, they were cooking fish down below. Oh, they were drying fish, and I was really lucky. It was just like a one-time shot. It wasn't a daily exercise. Then again, they had a noise where like a funeral, and they make a lot of noise for funerals, but they only do that for about 3 days. But there's always something. Okay, I easily have enough money to live on with my $450 net Social Security after paying my insurance. I have, I don't know, like $550, but I have $450 that comes back. I can live in many, probably almost 200 countries on $450 with my eyes closed. Okay, but to really make the jump and save enough money to make a plane trip jump, not a land jump. Land jumps are pretty easy. Hold on. But plane trip, I need approximately another $300 a month. So I'm coming up with a list of things that I can do. Now, what I won't do is talk to people that are snarky, just really think. I will talk to completely anonymous people if they pay me in advance quite a bit, and by Western Union. Okay, they can't pay me by PayPal. PayPal has become a problem because they'll refund the money after even in 30 days, so it's just not a stable way of doing it. Western Union's the only way. There's other money services, but I'm going to try to give you some prices. But what I want is the 5C. I want a conversation, a communication that is caring, continuous, conscientious, contiguous communication. The 5C: caring, continuous, conscientious, contiguous communication. That is a problem for about 80% of the population. I'm going to put the link to all these costs inside the link, and I'm going to break this down into different ways because I don't want this to be a very long video, but I'm going to give you the top 10 things for sure. These don't really cost you money. Basically, it's a trade-off where your savings are going to be more than what you pay me. Okay, I got two one-time costs. A one-time fee of $200 to find an apartment or hotel on Lake Athlon. $200 to do this, and it's on the idea that you're going to live here for a long time. It's not going to be such a beneficial deal if you just do it for 2 days. It wouldn't be a trade-off. But if you're going to be living here for a month or a year, easily it's worth the $200 because I'm going to also help you negotiate to get the bottom line. Okay. It's $200 to escort you from the airport here, and that's for the person that really dreams of coming here, but they just don't have any way. I brought my mother, which could barely walk, had a cane, had a walker, to Guatemala, and I showed her how to, live in the city independently without anybody else, and I can help you to do that. But I'm going to escort you from the airport and get you into a hotel for $200. And I'm going to then, according to the problem with this, everybody's different, right? But a $200 one. So if you're dreaming of coming to Guatemala, here's your time. Between now and January, say 15th or 20th, I can do this. Okay, this is my cost per hour for different things. I'm going to charge you $100 to talk about why you should not buy real estate for rental property, or why all the reasons that you are going to have a major headache. I have purchased over 60 properties, and don't get me wrong, you can make money really easy, but I could, before you get started on this buying real estate, you should call me up and spend $100 for an hour and we talk about it. $100 to another one is, which is, this is really could save you like $10,000. Call me up if you want to retire abroad, and to create a short list of places where you might be compatible to fly. Because if you went to 10 different locations to figure out where to retire abroad, 95% of people go to one location and they retire there. That just isn't the best way to choose a place to live. You really want to at least break it down to about 3 locations. So $100. Free trade, hotel secret tester, mystery secret. They call them mystery thing. I will live in a hotel for free, and but I will make, like, I don't know, like 5 little short videos a day on problems with that hotel, and basically communicating with it. This can be completely anonymous, and I can give you both marketing and thing. After living in 1,000 hotels. Actually, I'm arranging this right now with the hotel I'm in. I'm laughing because I'm going to arrange to get a discount so I can practically live for free. But I should live it for free in almost every hotel because of my marketing knowledge, my understanding of the comparative between different hotels. What nobody really has is the ability to compare hotel to hotel, right? And that's why it's good for me to help you think. I qualify your needs and I get in a hotel that's best for you. Free $100 on how to budget. And you can't teach somebody how to budget. They won't do it, then they'll feel like they lost money. Free or $25. I want to give a 3-hour Spanish class or a French class, or any language actually. I will give a 3-hour how to learn a language class so you never have to take a language class to live abroad. Je parle français, yo hablo español, tu pasa Thai, fala portuguesa. I can explain to you how to learn a language that works, and if you're going to live in that country, okay? This is absolutely going to save you thousands of dollars. This next one, Fosmos, for sale by owner, real estate. When you want to sell your house, you really need a strategy and a methodology on how to go about selling your house by yourself. And you can do it. The bad part is a lot of people sell their house too cheap. Some people try to sell it too expensive. Some people blow out the market, because if it's on the market with a sign on it for longer than about 3 months, most of your buyers feel like there's something wrong with it. But I can set you up and give you a laundry list and talk about it. It's going to cost you $100, and it's going to make you an extra $10,000. $50, I'll help arrange for your transportation from the airport to either Panajachel, San Pedro, San Marcos, anywhere. I will have somebody pick you up and we'll arrange it. And it's going to save you money because you're going to do it. Like, I'm often laughing. I pay $20 to go from the airport to Antigua on a regular basis. I paid as little as $60 for a private taxi to here. Now, that's kind of hard to get, but the average person pays about $80 to get or $75 to get a taxi from the airport to Antigua. Then they pay unbelievable. But you also got to take into considerations how often you got to urinate, your body. A lot of people can't come across the lake because the boats are very bumpy, and they don't really realize they got to do it in the morning because in the afternoon the chocomil comes in. Okay, I'm going to list out these other things really fast. Alcohol consulting. I've been sober for 37 years. Basketball, how to dunk the ball, how to do clothing for travel, concrete. I worked as consulting on how to meet girls, how to develop a lot. I've actually developed a 30 house lot, how to purchase abroad, how to purchase items abroad that are difficult to purchase, how to fund your travel, the hunchback man problem, the woman that falls, the man that falls. I took my mother out of the nursing home that was for disabilities, and actually got her walking again. But I knew that if I didn't do it, she would never leave. A life coach, OMED, 1 meal a day person. I can paint houses. I like to paint. But trying to find a painter that stays in the lines abroad is really tough, even in the United States. Inside, in a lot of ways, I could come live at your guest room and paint like 2 or 3 rooms, but I'm only going to work about 2 hours a day. I only need to earn about $17 an hour for 2 hours to pay my extra money, right? How to publish a photo book. A reconnoitre, that's when I go ahead of you, figure out everything you need to know about the location, then bring in like 4 people. I can go retrieve your relative from a country. I just offered to retrieve somebody from Israel. Solar panels, specific gear needed for specific lotions, walk again, weightlifting, how to do weightlifting to walk again after you failed to walk. I can write an article for a columnist for a magazine, but I'm going to charge you $500 to $1,000. How to buy your medicine abroad. And I'm going to keep adding this, and I'll put this link in the description on YouTube. Basically, YouTube does not want you to click on those description buttons. They don't want you to access because it stops you from making money. They make it really hard to click on them. But I'll put one link under this video that will go to a page, and almost everybody could call me as long as they make it clear on why they're doing. Anybody that's got a Proton mail, just forget writing me. My email address is hoboontheroad@yahoo.com. hoboontheroad@yahoo.com. To call me, you need to call 1-260-624-4414, and you got to text message me with your complete name and basically the subject, and I'll call you back almost immediately. Any of these rules that are broken, I will not do it because I want the 5 C's communication. The caring, conscientious, contiguous, caring, continuous, conscientious, contiguous communication. If you don't have that, you're probably not going to benefit from any kind of consulting. Basically, the reason why consulting often costs a lot of money, I've earned over $5,000 as a consultant for real estate. I made a development where I made about, $8,000, $10,000. I was one of the few agents in the city of Fort Wayne that actually got paid by clients to talk to them. Okay. But you have to charge a lot of money because the only way to get the attention of somebody, this is one of the reasons why I'm going to be writing books, and I basically, everybody wants something for free, and this type of person is never going to learn, and basically they're not capable of having a functional relationship. And that's what we want in life. We want to be loved by people and have intimate, functional relationships. Okay, I'm here in San Pedro, and I'm willing to help you go to any city on the lake, and I guarantee that most of the things I'm going to do for you, see, I'm an entrepreneur, and all I do is think that if I'm going to get somebody to help me on marketing on my website or something like that, it should pay for itself, and I should be able to prove it pays for itself. So I'm a very good general contractor for a very large website. So like a bank website, I'd be a very good general contractor. That doesn't mean I'm going to do anything. I'm just going to basically sit around and point things out to like an expediter that would get all these things done. You got these guys that are, what do you call them? They're basically working in factories, and they basically cost the company millions of dollars because they don't have a GC, general contractor, to direct them on how to proceed. Just because you're good at computers, just because you know it, doesn't mean you have any clue about a website. Okay, yo me llamo Andres, yo estaba aquí, and tú no está aquí. ¿Por qué? Okay, Adios. Life is good. I need an extra $300 a month.